Ollie, are you doing the intro? This is my video, man. This is my channel. What is going on, guys? Will here. Welcome to the video. So for the next 7 days, I'm gonna be trying out the OMAD diet. Unfortunately, it does not stand for only me and donuts. It stands for 1 meal a day, and it is the most aggressive form of intermittent fasting that you can do. So it consists of a 23-hour fasting period with a 1-hour eating window where you get your day's calories in that 1 hour. So apparently it is the key to fat loss and has many other health benefits such as mental clarity, focus, even dietary freedom. And I'm pretty sure this is what the hunter and gatherers used to do. Like the squad would head out with like their spears and sticks and shit and then find a caribou and just mangle it and then eat it raw like that and then fast again until they find another caribou. So kind of like that style, but except I'm gonna be getting my food at a grocery store. So I'm gonna be doing that. I don't have any specific goals at the moment, like cutting or bulking. And I know like specifically with this diet, people are like, oh, you don't really need to track calories. So I'm not gonna track the calories until when I start editing this video, see how many calories I get in, see how many calories I can actually stomach. So I actually went on the scale because I was interested to see when my weight go up, when my weight go down, would it stay the same? That's probably all I can do. And then we will see at the end of 7 days what happens. Okay guys, so it is 6:09. I am so hungry, you guys have no idea. So we're gonna be going to Chipotle and I'm gonna get the most epic Chipotle bowl of all time, so. The bowl, please. Yeah. Hey, can I do a tortilla on the side? Thank you.
That's how big this bowl is, guys.
Just gotta make sure you have
It's gonna be, it's overflowing.
Here we go. All right, so we got meal 2 all stirred up. I have this massive bowl. I don't even know the calories of this thing. And then I also got a tortilla on the side. Why? Because then you also have a bowl. And then once you get to the end of the bowl, then you also got a burrito. So this thing looks quite intimidating, not gonna lie. I feel like I'm probably gonna like shit myself after I have this. Actually, factually, I will shit myself after I have this, but I will enjoy it while it lasts. So I'm home from Chipotle now, guys, and I have not moved from the couch since I've gotten home. Also feeling like I'm with child after that meal. Good news is I haven't shit myself yet, but the night is still young. Definitely did not hit my maintenance calories today. There's no way that bowl was anywhere close to 3,000 calories. But I feel super gross. I definitely force-fed myself. I do not like eating past the point of discomfort, but I did it anyway because I knew I only had the hour to eat. So hopefully tomorrow I can make up some of the calories and do a little bit better of a job at getting my food in. So yeah. Okay, chest, back, and arms workout complete. To be honest with you guys, the 1 meal a day diet hasn't really affected my workouts at all. I typically do train fasted. I train around 11 a.m. every morning. I guess the only difference is now is that the gap between when I work out to when I eat is super long. I break my fast this week at around 6 to 7 o'clock, whereas typically it'd be around 3 p.m. So it's not really ideal for muscle, but I feel like my performance is actually better, maybe because I have more food later in the day and I sleep and I still have all that food for the workout. The one thing I am noticing though is that after I do my workout at 11 a.m. and then I still fasted and then I do my Orange Theory around 4:30, 5:45 fasted, I'm completely gassed. And actually on day number 1, I had to leave the class altogether. So I'm sure that's just something I have to get used to over time on this diet. But right now, it's pretty tough. All right guys, so for meal 3, we have a full entire rotisserie chicken. It's kind of unsettling. I have an entire animal on my plate, but gotta maintain that muscle mass somehow. I am withering away. Also on the side here, we got a mound of Brussels sprouts with a ton of olive oil mixed in with salt and pepper and a massive purple yam, and that is meal number 3. Day number 4, guys, and this shit does not get easier. Like, I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning and it is now 3:45, so I've been fasted for a hot minute now, and this walk has been pretty interesting. Like, I never thought I'd look at a squirrel and find it appetizing until now, so there's definitely a first for everything. But what I've been doing is the moment I feel like I'm hungry at home, I get up, go for a walk for a coffee. So my caffeine consumption the past 4 days has gone from a concerning amount to the point where I should probably be institutionalized, so that's probably not good. But I just feel like you have to stay busy. You just have to be out of the house and doing something, getting your mind off food. Because if you're at home and doing really nothing and you're kind of bored, all you're gonna think about is food, and there's no chance you're gonna make it to your fasting window, and you're just screwed. It is 6:30 now, guys, and I've pretty much been fasted for 12 hours. My body is screaming for nutrients. It's pretty crazy. I've been going to bed the most full I've ever been in my life, but then I wake up and go through my day feeling super hungry. You know when you're on a diet and you undereat and then the next day you feel hungry, you feel the effects of eating lower calorie? That's pretty much what I'm going through right now. I feel starving all day, then I eat till the point I feel like I'm gonna like throw up at night. So it's kind of like throwing off my body's like natural, whatever you call it. So the plan now is to do something a little bit different because I haven't been able to stomach a lot of one thing. I like variety. Variety is the spice of life. So I'm gonna do a bunch of different stuff, course it out a little bit. So for course number 1, I'm just gonna do a fried rice, get some chicken in, get some eggs. I need the protein. And then also gonna do some turkey bratwurst sausages. Oh God, so I'm gonna have to cook that up right now, and then we'll see how I feel after that, and then I'll cook up some more shit, and then see how I feel after that, and then cook up some more shit, and then see how I feel after that. You guys get the idea. All right, guys, so here we go. Here's course number 1, the fried rice and the sausages. It is quite the big plate. That rice took forever to cook. I was almost considering at one point just eating it raw because I gotta eat and I gotta shut up right now. So, yeah. Course number 2 is a Moroccan salad with kale, grapes, raisins, pomegranate, carrots, a little bit of quinoa and walnuts with a vinaigrette dressing. Gotta get those micros in. So I have 35 minutes left in my eating window. Luckily, she only lives 3 minutes away.
Hi.
Where are they? Oh, baby. This is like the one good thing about the OMAD diet. The guilt level is at 0. As days 5 and 6 went by, things started to become so much easier. I was able to distinguish between actual hunger and habitual hunger. I feel like a lot of us get hungry at the same times every single day, and that's because we train our bodies to eat at those specific times every single day. And I noticed that throughout this challenge, when I was hungry, I was actually just thirsty, and when I had my water with like salt and baking soda or my black coffee, immediately my hunger went away. So I just want to show you guys what I've been drinking during my fast. Now I know what you drink during a fast is very controversial, and I know there's gonna be some fasting experts out there that are gonna be like, Will, even brushing your teeth is gonna break your fast, bro. Okay guys, you know what? This is just what I do. You don't have to do it. So one of the first things I do have is I have water and I mix in baking soda and pink Himalayan salt. This is more beneficial for extended fasts. If you're fasting for 16 or 18 hours, you don't really need to do this. But when you're fasting and drinking lots of water, which you should be doing, you're gonna be peeing a lot and losing a lot of electrolytes. So by adding in the soda and the salt, you'll be replenishing replenishing yourself with electrolytes. So also I have black coffee, of course, and then I have some like herbal tea, like green tea. I've also been liking this like ginger peach tea, which is really good, 0 calories. Another alternative to water is just sparkling water. And then I've been adding apple cider vinegar to my sparkling water. Tastes good, tastes like kombucha. If there is one thing that's been blunting my appetite, it has been the 1 ounce of apple cider vinegar with the sparkling water. So if you guys are fasting and you find yourself getting hungry, give this a shot, it is magic. As far as diet sodas go, I haven't been having them. I don't really know. I feel like some people do, some people don't. I feel like it may cause an insulin spike. I don't know. So I've just been staying away from them, and it's also not that good for you. So that is pretty much all I've been drinking. Okay guys, day number 7. This is the last meal. It's crazy to think that I've only had 7 meals this entire week. Also, I actually ended up fasting over 23 hours today. I got 24 hours fasted, so things did get easier at day 5, 6, and 7. So we got a lot of food going on here. So right here, I have a massive smoothie of strawberries, bananas, coconut oil, protein powder, and cashew milk. Here I have 1 cup of oatmeal with more protein powder. And then here, this is the main event. It is a massive warm root vegetable salad. I tossed it with coconut oil. Also have 12 ounces of chicken in here with a bunch of tahini. Guys, if you guys are bulking and trying to gain weight, tahini will put on the pounds for you. Also here, have 2 pitas to wrap up this stuff in there. And that is day number 7, and I'm hungry, so let's eat. All right, guys, last sip of the challenge. That wasn't a sip. Scratch that, last sip of the challenge. So the OMAD diet for 7 days is over, and I ain't mad about it. So let's talk a little bit about it. Let's talk about my experience with it. Overall, was not that great, not gonna lie. It was just too extreme, and I just didn't find it to be very sustainable for myself. Probably not for a lot of people. I typically break my fast around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is late for a lot of people. And once it hit 3 o'clock, it got hard as hell. All I thought about the entire time was food. The best way to describe my feeling was like, I felt like I was a bull at the rodeo, had my balls tied. I was in a cage, had the guy on me, about to get let loose. That's how I felt at 3. And I had to wait till 6 for the like eating window. So I was just watching the clock from 3 to 6, like, and then once it hit 6, I just like the cage opened. I just started flailing. That was like me in the kitchen. I just wanted to binge. That wasn't a good feeling. Also, when you do something this extreme, you realize how much food plays a part of our lives. It's such a social aspect of our lives. And a lot of times this week, surprisingly, my friends were like messaging me like, hey, Will, do you want to grab lunch? Do you want to grab breakfast? And I was just like, can we get coffee instead, guys? On the plus side, what this did teach me was to focus on eating the good foods. If you guys do actually end up trying this diet and actually do it the right way and don't break your fast with a bunch of shit and actually focus on getting like a quality protein, a complex carb, fruits and veggies, it is very hard to overeat. Like I was struggling to get in 2,500 calories for the day. And I know for a fact, I could probably eat 10,000 calories of donuts in a day. Video idea. So that's why there's such a problem with obesity around the world. People are just eating such processed foods, full of sugar, fast food. It's just so easy to put down the calories. So if you focus on eating proteins and fiber, you will be so good and you'll hit your fitness goals. You will lose the weight. So if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button if you did, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.